This week's Facts Friday is on quite a controversial subject. I'm going to be talking about coyotes. I'm going to be highlighting the reasons why I love these wild dogs and showing you my personal favourite video clips that showcase their playfulness, their gentle nature, their beauty, family loyalty and intelligence. Now, coyotes seem to bring out either the best or the worst in people. You'll find people either love them or they hate them. And as you all know, if you're watching this and you follow me, I'm on Team Love Coyote. Online, you can find the most horrific stories and footage on coyote hunting and people demonizing these dangerous, evil beasts. The saddest thing is that the people who are watching this now, you are probably on the same page as me, but the people who really need to watch this won't, as they need something to hate, something to destroy and kill. Like that dreadful woman huntress on Vancouver Island that recently wiped out an entire wolf pack. That's just big as belief. But this is my video, and I don't do hate. I don't need to kill and destroy anything to make me feel good about myself. So I'm going to be showing you and sharing my personal experiences with coyotes, which are very different to those of the hunting or the drama-seeking public who just want to be featured on the 6 o'clock news. This is going to be a feel-good video on these beautiful wild dogs, with a few important facts thrown in. This is a pregnant female. I won't see her for a few months as she'll be denning, and then in early summer I might get a glimpse of the pups. Look at these coyotes playing, just like our own dogs. How wonderful is this? One thing we must always be mindful of is that these are wild creatures. I want them to be wild. I don't want to befriend or tame them. The biggest reason I love them so much is their very wildness. Please never feed wildlife. It goes without saying. Fed wildlife is dead wildlife. Once a wild creature starts associating a human with a food source, you have signed its death warrant. Never feed wildlife. I love watching and filming coyotes, but I always keep a respectful distance and back away immediately if they come too close. I leave their area. I try to never make them leave because of my position in nature. I've never felt scared or any fear around coyotes. Awe and wonder and amazement is usually what I feel. But I can understand that some people might be wary or even afraid. And there are great websites with tips and advice. In my description, I'll put up a few links to a few great sites that I follow and support, like the Stanley Park Ecological Society, the Canid Project, and Coyote Watch Canada. They all give lots of good ideas of how to behave and stay safe around wildlife and what to do if you encounter a coyote. In rural areas, in the backcountry, in the wilderness, coyotes are rarely seen, and then usually only very briefly as they disappear into the bushes or the tree cover. In the wild, their numbers are controlled by the higher predators, the wolves, bears, cougars. But in an urban setting like Vancouver, or any city, the only threat to coyotes are humans. Coyotes are the top wild apex predator in urban areas and cities. You could say they're top dog. Most neighborhoods with parks and green spaces have a resident coyote or two, or even a pack, although they are quite solitary hunters for most of the year. Coyotes are scavengers and opportunistic hunters. They eat rats and mice, rodents and voles, small birds, ducks. They clean up the landscape, farm fields, golf courses, riverbanks and beaches, parks and streets. Any injured, sick or dying animals are quickly dispatched. It's very important never to use rodenticides for this very reason. A raptor or coyote could eat a poisoned and dying rat and then die too. Instead, let the coyotes and raptors be the solution to the rodent problem. Please never use rodenticide poison. The coyotes patrol the shoreline at low tide for fish and crabs and any washed up marine mammals, dead seals. I call them sea coyotes after Pacific wild sea wolves. They also eat a lot of insects and vegetable matter too. Ripe fruit, berries, vegetables are all part of a coyote's natural diet. But we have to put in the human factor in the city. We are very messy people. We throw our half-eaten burgers out of the car window. We drop food on the trails. We leave our half-filled Starbucks on benches and snacks on picnic tables. The coyote will clean all this up too. It's really important we leave no trace. Pack in, pack out. Don't leave any human food around. So then the coyote will eat only its natural healthy diet and not our rubbish. The bad press that coyotes receive always has a human cause. We must secure our rubbish so that wildlife, coyotes, bears, cougars, don't associate humans with a food source. Habituated wildlife is dead wildlife. Any humans bitten are usually because the last human the coyote encountered fed them. And because this new human doesn't feed but runs away, they may nip and chase. Late winter and spring is the worst time for human-coyote conflicts. It's breeding season. The wild dogs are quite territorial and are protecting and defending their mates and pups in denning areas. It's very unusual behavior for a coyote to attack a human. They're usually sick or have mange or another disease that causes the coyote to act out of character. Coyotes are very beautiful animals. They are very like our own pet dogs. They are dogs, but wild dogs. We still feel a real connection to them. We can see their intelligent expression as they look back directly into our eyes. But to befriend or feed them will do them no favors. Please always keep your distance and respect their space. Respect their wildness. Coyotes do not eat children. They eat rodents and small mammals with fur or birds with feathers. They may take rabbits and chickens and even people's small dogs and cats, but it's our responsibility as a pet owner to keep our beloved pets safe at all times. In the 8 years I've been in Canada, I've had the most wonderful encounters with coyotes. I've been incredibly lucky to watch and film them and hope you enjoy my video clips. Not once, not a single time have I ever felt threatened. I know where they den, where they let their pups play in safety, their favourite hunting fields, and where they like to sleep in the sun. But I'm always careful to keep my distance and respect their space and keep their locations quiet. I hope you enjoy my video and can see my point of view and learn to love them like I do. If you respect their space and their right to share our urban green spaces and nature parks, we can all enjoy rewarding encounters with these beautiful creatures. thank you all for watching. Have a great weekend, everyone. Happy Easter to those that celebrate. Stay safe, everyone. Keep your bubble small. Be kind. Please respect wildlife and always try to put nature first.